Hi, my name is Missy, and we are going to do the bullshit and the blessings for the week of April the 25th through, I guess it would be March the 1st. How are you today? Give me a second to shuffle before we get some focus cards. This is going to be a pick a card. I think we're going to do at least four. I'm not exactly sure how many groups. We're just going to kind of play it by ear, let my instincts sort of rule the day. All right, so we're starting off strong with some music. We have Post Malone and Swali with Sunflower playing in the background. This is still the general portion of the reading, so that may be a confirmation for someone right off the bat before we even get started. So this is actually a good opportunity for me to start my disclaimers. So these readings are meant to be timeless and general in nature. If the details fit, the reading is meant for you, even if you come across this reading, I don't know, 3 years in the future. If the details do not fit, please do not try to make them fit. That will do more harm than good and is not my intention. I am not a doctor, lawyer, accountant, or, any of the areas connected to that. If you need advice in those areas, please consult a professional. Please do not do something simply because I suggest it in these videos. You are an adult who is responsible for your own life. Please use that responsibility to your advantage. Also, you may hear me say things like he, she, or some other label or some other word that makes it sound like I'm putting a label on things. I am not. I apologize for that. I do not mean to be offensive to anyone. I am simply reading energy, and if that is something that you can look past and are okay with, then I am so very happy that you are here. But if that is something that you cannot look past and have a problem with, I am confident that you will find the door. Oh, and when it comes to the music, you will hear me call out artists and songs as I'm doing the reading. It doesn't always happen with every reading. It's only if a song catches my attention or feels like it's screaming at me in some way in the background. If you do not already know the artist and song, it's a good idea to Google it so that you can read the lyrics. Now, that does not mean that every single lyric or the entire story or theme of the song is going to apply to you or the reading. It could simply be the title, the artist, the chorus, one word, one phrase, something to that nature in the song that will apply to you. All right, so now let's get into the reading. Give me a second to finish shuffling. Take a minute to breathe with me, and then we'll choose some. I actually feel like, I was just going to do these as focus cards, but I'm not sure. I feel like I need to do a couple of focus cards. So hold on a second. Give me a minute to breathe. So right now I'm just going to let however many cards want to fall right now to determine how many groups we're going to have this week. Interesting. Come on. Oh, that was all me. Hold on. Sorry. That was just a slip of the hand. We have Seether with the song Feast or Famine playing in the background. Actually, let me give this another shuffle. We have one. Hold on. We want more than just one group, so give me a second to get a couple more. Hold on. Let's see how many that is. Okay, now we have 5 groups. Hold up. Actually, no. Hold up. That's not what we have. Hold up. I'm wrong. Looks like these are going to be all love readings. Dun, dun, dun. Who wants a love reading? Let's put that right there. All right, so I'm actually going to, hold on, we're going to shuffle some more. We're going to add some cards to each of these groups. Yeah, wow. I'm actually surprised that it's coming out like this, where it's just going to be all love readings. That almost never happens. And then look, we've got the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. All right. And the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups with the Hanged Man and Judgment. So I have a feeling these love readings are going to be attached to second chances in love, just simply because of this 4 of Cups here. Interesting. And we can't get past the imagery here, because there is like, it's talking about this, the Hanged Man talks about seeing things from a different perspective. So whatever this is, whatever these love readings are, I think it is going to be something to do with a second chance for each, but we'll find out. It looks like this is how this reading is going to play out, guys. I don't know. Let's leave this up here like this, just because you're going to have to see things from a new perspective. I think that's going to be the theme coming through with each reading before you can make a final judgment on whatever is going to happen to this situation. So these are second chance love readings, guys. All right. Hold on. Let's get some color cards. I think we're going to pull one color card for each. So I'm feeling like this is kind of saying, you may, because the lovers, so the lovers card, which is this one here, this particular card in traditional tarot talks about a decision that needs to be made. And as you can see from the imagery in this card, there's a man standing between 2 women, and there's an angel above all 3. So the angel is kind of, you know, watching over this situation, and the person that's in the middle of the man, the male energy, has to choose between 2 feminine energies, at least in this particular. Now that doesn't mean that everybody is going to have this particular situation, but more than likely there's some sort of choice that is going to have to be made when it comes to a second chance in love, whether that is that you are actually being offered a second chance in love, or it's simply that you would like a second chance in love. And maybe these readings are coming through to say, well, if you'd really like a second chance at love, let's look at what your options are, or what the energies are surrounding it. You know, what are the possibilities with that? All right. Is it a good idea or not to revisit this situation? So I have a feeling that the thumbnail on this one is going to be something like 1, 2, 3, or 4 is going to be the choices. I'm not sure yet. We're just going to see how the reading plays out. So we have, hold on, the White Stripes with the song Seven Nation Army playing in the background. Interesting. It looks like the cards don't want to come out today. Oh, wait, hold on. And then those right there. Okay, hold on. This feels like 3 different piles. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, typically when I do my readings, the way these cards just fell, I feel like if you were considering already group number 2 or group number 3, hold on, let me get these out of the way. I've got to kind of work my way around because of where I have the camera sitting. So these oracle cards here, just so you know, if you were already coming in considering group 2 or 3, you'd need to watch both of them because of the way the oracle cards fell. If you were thinking of choosing group 1, if you can see this is straddling both 1 but slightly group number 2, you may want to watch group 2 just in case, okay? And then this card here is going to be for group 3. So I'm actually going to leave it that way right now, just kind of laying like that until we get some more cards, oracle cards out, because I don't want to make this too complicated and make it hard for me to be able to read each group. All right, so hold on. I feel like I need to do a time frame for each card, or for each hold on. Yeah, I think we're going to get one time frame card and one tarot card that only applies to the time frame. I don't know if I'll read it intuitively or not. And the only reason that I say that is because some of these time frame cards have where it says past blank months. So what the tarot card that I pulled that's going to accompany these time frames is going to give the number of however many months, right? But then we have some that'll say this week, this year, this spring. So we're just going to see in terms of each group what the timing is, and then we'll stop it here for the choices. I'll leave it just like this and let you guys make your choice, and then I'll get into each group. All right. So we have Alanis Morissette playing in the background with the song Ironic. Interesting that all of the songs are coming through in the general portion of the reading before I even get into the nuts and bolts, so I'm not sure how that's... And I feel like that one too. Hold on, let's see how many we have here. Yep, and it feels like it goes like that. So we're going to go like this. Group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. All right. So I'm going to leave that here for a second. I think, even though it looks crazy as fuck, we are going to use this as the thumbnail. And your choices are going to be choice number 1, choice number 2, choice number 3, choice number 4. But remember, if you are we're already called to one or the other of these, you'll want to watch this together. I may even film this one together. I'm not sure. I do feel like it goes together. Let's do our timing with the tarot. Actually, no, I want to use this one to get to the details of the reading. So hold on, let's use a different type of card for the timing. Let's use one of these. And I actually feel like I want to move this like this. My nails make it so difficult to pick these things up. And then I have the camera sitting right in front of my face, which means that I got to be careful how I maneuver, because I was filming a reading the other day and I accidentally knocked the camera down. Yeah. I had to stop and start all over. It was not fun. All right. So there we go. I think that's going to be, I don't know, let me fix it up to make it look better for the thumbnail. It's going to look crazy for a few minutes at first, but there we go. Sorry, got to fix it for my OCD. Even though we want it random, we still want it to be balanced. I can't help it who I am. Don't laugh at me. I can't help it. Okay. All right. Hold on. We need more black over here with this one. I just got to make it balanced for the thumbnail so it looks pretty. We want it to be eye-catching. There we go. That's going to be the thumbnail. There we go. All right. Let's get into this. Hello, group number 1. I am happy that you're here. So I'm not actually going to go into my disclaimer again because this video is going to be long enough as it is. I'm just going to, at this point, move my piles over. I'm going to put this one. I think I'm going to read these together. So we'll put that one over here to the side. Let's see if I can make some room. Yeah. Okay. Hello, group 1. Let's see what this second chance at love is for you. So first, we've got the Hermit. No, I don't read them upside down, so give me a second. Okay, so within 1 year is your time frame. So all right. Based on the energy that we have here, I actually feel like this is going to be a very, very positive. If you chose group number 1 and you are considering a new start, a new beginning with your person, I think that absolutely this is going to, as long as you're very honest about what it is that you want, right? Because of this magenta here. If you speak very clearly what you want, I feel like your person is going to give it to you. Like 100%. I think this will, whatever this relationship is, this will like develop within a year. I think your person has gone through a lot of shadow work. They've done, like, this is the reason that you need to be very clear about what you want, because your person is very clear about what they want. And it's very important that you see this in them and you acknowledge this in them, right? I feel like that is really, really important. That you acknowledge, and right, oh, we have, hold on, we have, okay, Juice WRLD with cigarettes, but it's actually the phrase, I don't want to be lonely no more. I don't want to be lonely anymore. She picked my heart up off the floor. I'm addicted and I need me some more. Okay, so somebody is really feeling you. and they want to give you exactly what it is that you want. I think you just have to accept it. And actually, this is going to be one of the shorter ones because this is so positive. What more do you need to look at, right? I mean, if you split up from this person, obviously there was some reason that you guys are separated, right? But it looks to me like even if you had issues that caused you to separate, based on these cards right here, your person is like, yeah, I know, you're right. There were issues. You're right. Absolutely, you're right. And I've done the work, and I'm absolutely willing to do more work. Like, what is it that you want? Tell me what you want. Here I am to give it to you. I don't really know what else to say. I can do some, let's do some signs. We'll do this 3 times just to see what signs are attached. That'll give us, hopefully, it'll give us 6 chances at 6 different astrological signs, but we'll see what comes out. All right, so first we have Leo and Capricorn. Now we have Gemini and Aries. And finally, we have Aries and Capricorn. Okay, so we have Aries, Capricorn, Gemini, and Leo. So again, don't get too caught up in the signs. That's just a confirmation for those who, that does resonate. Even if the rest of this resonates for you, and those signs don't apply, don't worry about it. Just take what does. So I hope that helps. If not, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, anything that you can to help me get the channel out there as I am new here. And thank you very much. And I will see you next time. All right. Hello, groups 2 and 3. So, obviously, if you watched the beginning of the reading, you already know that I planned on reading these groups together, or that I was thinking about it at least, because of the way that the oracle cards fell out. So I'm not exactly sure why there's 2 time frames, 2 scenarios. It could be that you have 2 people to choose from. And actually, now that I'm saying that, I feel like, yep, I feel like somebody's going, yeah, that's exactly what it is. So we're going to separate this. Each one of these has a different time frame, but that means that these particular oracle cards, the way that they fell, is going to apply to both situations. So we'll look at those first. All right, we've got lemon, sapphire, and purple, and I love this color combination. So this talks about innovative thinking, regeneration, and mental clarity, right? But if you look at these colors, they're kind of like primary colors, right? And so, except for purple. Really, purple is a combination of blue and red, but still these 2 are primary colors. These are also very psychic, intuitive colors, which purple is as well. So I feel like whatever this is saying, I feel like it's saying intuitively you kind of already know the answer. And with this innovative thinking, I feel like it's saying get creative, right? So, especially with the innovative thinking and developmental clarity. So regenerate your body. You're trying to regenerate whatever the situation is, right? So, and there's maybe 2 situations here, or 2 people here that you're trying to regenerate with. Each one is going to have a different time frame. So this doesn't necessarily, even though the Lovers is attached to it, it's not necessarily going to be a romantic situation for everybody, right? This, for some people it will be, but I just want to say before I turn these cards over, because this is a general reading, this could be a family situation. Like, What if you have two kids that you've been on the outs with for whatever reason? That happens in life, right? Like you are a parent who, made some bad choices and, couldn't be around your children. And now suddenly you've got these two children coming in. There could be different time frames attached to when you're going to reunite with each. It could be two friends, whatever the case may be. But either way, whatever your situation, you already know intuitively what you need to do to regenerate with one or both of these people or situations. And it's just a matter of getting creative in terms of coming up with a plan. So now let's look at situation number one. So we have the Three of Swords. This one has to do with a lot of heartbreak, a lot of heartache. And then we have this fall. So with the number 11, so I feel like this is talking about the month of November because that is in the fall and it's the 11th month. So if there is one person attached to your situation that there has been a lot of heartbreak or heartache around your situation, but you would still like to reconnect, reattach with them, rebuild this relationship, something will probably manifest around November. Let me get some cards. I just had that deck out now. I don't know where I put it. Maybe I'm not meant to use that one. Oh, it's right in front of my face. Okay, so that could be... Okay, interesting. Like I said, I don't ever take anything for granted in these readings. So the fact that there was something sitting right in front of my face and I couldn't see it, there could be a solution to whatever this situation is with your person that's like right in front of your face. You're just blind at this moment. But let's see what's going on. What is this heartbreak? What is the situation? What is the solution? I actually want to see what the heartbreak is first. Salt and Pepper Shoop is playing in the background. Oh, interesting. I want to cut it right there, but it cut where I did, so I kind of want to see what this card is. Hold on. And I want to see what that card is, just because of the way that that happened. And then we've got that one. Hold on. All right. So I think we have our 4 cards right off the bat without really having to do too much. Let's see. So we have the King of Pentacles. More than likely, this person is going to be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the King of Pentacles in particular is ruled by Taurus. So your situation could be a situation that is, well, this is the Justice card, but I want to say work. So this could be a work situation where there's been a lot of heartache, heartbreak, although for some or for somebody, it's a legal situation simply because this is the card of justice, right? So you may see some, if it is a legal situation, you'll see some movement or something happening in November to help alleviate this heartbreak. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, so there's going to be a lot of hard work. Well, and actually, even though the Hermit talks about soul searching, look at, she's relaxing, and this hard work this is like very creative, artistic work. So I think this is going to be like good, fun, hard work, the kind that when the kind of day that you have when by the time you get to take that bath at the end of the day or have that glass of wine, at the end of the day so that you can sit back and relax, like your body has been worked really hard, but it feels really good because it's been a really good day of work. That's how this feels to me. So, I have to go back and read this 2 ways. So this is a work situation for somebody, right? And if that's the case, by November, you're going to be really satisfied with your work. If you put in the effort to revitalize it now. Now, if this is a legal situation, right, you'll see something happening in November, whether that's, your court date, or maybe the judgment will come in, or the actual decision will come in around November, and you're going to be feeling very satisfied, even though it's taken like a lot of hard work and a lot of time to get to this decision. You're going to feel very satisfied with it. Now, if this is a romantic situation, it's probably with a Taurus that you're going to have to put in a lot of work and effort on in order to rebuild it. But I feel like that's probably the lesser explanation for this pile. I feel like this pile is more geared towards either a work or legal situation. So now we're going to, yeah, and then look, see, she's all this paperwork. Again, there's almost no cup. In fact, there aren't any cups that came out in these tarot cards. So like I said, it could be a romantic thing, but I don't feel it. I feel like this is more work or legal on right here with this. So now we're going to come over to this particular situation or person. So we have the Eight of Wands. This is communication, also strategy, because we have the chess pieces here. So maybe this is you coming up with some sort of strategy or plan. Oh, this month. Or actually within 2 months, I would say, because we have a 2 here. And again, this would be like the 2 of clubs would kind of correspond to wands anyway. So I think this is definitely a collaboration with someone. Maybe you are trying to reboot or rejuvenate some sort of business collaboration with someone. And, the planning stages are going to happen within this coming 2 months. But you'll see the results around November or the fall, or it could be 11 months from the time you watch this reading. So you'll be planning within the first 2 months, but the results come in somewhere around the 11-month mark. But let's get some details. Oh, there we go. Let's get some details. So now we have, look, the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And in this particular deck, I always see this as my, working hard, using every supply that you have to its advantage, right? Like I may not have enough, but I know how to get creative with what I have, which again kind of goes back to this whole planning situation that we have going on over here. Oh, okay. All right, so this is really good energy. I mean, first of all, it starts off with truth, but this is also the strategy and the plan because it's the Ace of Swords. It's it looks like a lightsaber to me. So like use the force. I don't know. And when I say use the force, what I mean by that is right now we have a lot of energy in the transits astrologically that is sitting in Pisces. So if you have a vivid imagination, right now is the time to put it to good use, right? Use the force with that lightsaber. Then we have, look at the King of Wands. This is you using the force, putting your imagination into like the creation of what you want, right? The King of Wands is also very active, spontaneous, maybe a little bit impulsive too, but he has a lot of energy. I feel like these next 2 cards, there's a warning here about overindulgence. I feel like it's saying not just overindulgence, but avoid toxicity, especially if you have a tendency, like if things don't work out right away, don't feel like you're failing. I feel like that's what this is saying, because she's sad here, and that's what devil energy is. It's like toxic, obsessive energy when it's, and this is talking about overindulgence, obviously with that big ass ice cream, and look at all the stuff still in the background, right? So, overindulgence is just going to make you feel like shit, is basically what this is saying. But for the most part, this is what you're creating. So I really feel like this is very clear. Try to save your money. Don't spend too much on whatever it is. The planning stages. Look at, you've got the sun here, so there's like, I think there's going to be a lot of people to help you, probably family, because it looks like we have different generations here, kids, grandparents, and parents. And then look at more creative energy with the Nine of Wands, right? She looks like she's actually in ritual. And then we have the Magician, even more creative energy there, because that's literally what the Magician talks about. And look, we have the Ten of Cups. Whatever this partnership is, I think this is going to be like the contract, right? You're going to need to, you know, signing the contract. And then look, we have the Ten of Cups with the Empress right next to each other, and the Two of Cups. Look at this. That's some really positive energy for partnerships and contracts. So on this side, we have a lot of energy for like love, because we have a lot of cups that are coming through. But we do have this warning about overindulgence with the Devil card. So if there is love coming in, it's probably with a fire sign because of this King of Wands. The King of Wands is the card of Leo, actually, right? Well, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I'm feeling Leo for this one. So it could be a Leo coming in, fire sign coming in within the next couple of months. You could be partnering with them in some way. If it's not a romantic situation, this just means that you guys are totally, like, mentally and emotionally, like if it's not romantic, if this is a business situation, you guys are completely 100% in sync, like body, well, not really body because it's not romantic, but like heart and soul, you guys are in sync in terms of what your vision is. But if this is romantic, this is body, mind, heart, soul is all in sync with each other. So this is like really, really positive. All right, so let's throw the die to see some couple combinations. We're not going to actually do charms with this week's readings simply because these are love readings. So we want to see who the couples are. And we're going to do this 3 times. So we have 3 chances at couples. If, you know, just because, like if I call out Aries and Aquarius, and you're an Aries, but your person is not an Aquarius, that does not mean that it's not talking about you and your person. That's just a confirmation for you that if you're an Aries, that this is still your reading, okay? All right. So our first couple, we have Taurus and Pisces. Next, we have Gemini and Gemini. And finally, we have Aquarius and Libra. Okay, so I hope that helps. If it did not resonate, please stick around. There may be another reading on the channel for you that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends anything you can to help me get my channel out there as I am new here. Our parting song for this particular group is the Notorious B.I.G., Mo Money, Mo Problems. And actually the chorus right now, I'm Coming Out, is what's like screaming at me in the background. So for somebody, this can be like a same-sex relationship where it's coming through on this side. It doesn't have to be. It's just how it feels to me based on the music. Anyway, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And hello, group number 4. All right. So interesting. For group 3, I'm actually not even going to cut it off yet. I'm going to keep going because I'm listening to the lyrics of that last song, and the part where she's saying, the more money, it's basically saying, like, I can't remember the lyrics. Sorry, it's going too fast. The more money that we have, basically, the more problems we see. So if this is a business relationship for you, I think you're going to be very successful, but the more money you make, like, the harder it's going to be. Take that however it resonates. Okay, so now we're going to move on to group 4. So hi, group 4. My name is Missy. Let's look at your cards. So for group 4, this is absolutely 100% a romantic relationship. You want to like, like this is like, look at, they're half naked, right? So somebody wants to move really, really fast in a romantic relationship. Oh, okay. And then we have the card that says protect yourself. Interesting. Hold on. And my dog is actually crying and whining in the background because she wants in. So hold on. I feel like that there could be like love bombing or something going on. So then we have within the next 10 weeks. Okay. All right. So someone's coming in. I think that they want a new start with you. But there's this warning to protect yourself. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on. We're going to do the as above deck to find out what the details are. So your renewing relationship, whatever it is probably not going to be a good idea. I feel like this is saying there's some sort of narcissistic something going on with these two cards here. Love bombing, basically. And this would be kind of the equivalent to the 10 of Swords if you were to, you know, not necessarily, but it is a spade, right? Which is used for like digging or cutting into the earth. So this, to me, I'm seeing it as the 10 of Swords, even though it's a different type of oracle or fortune card. So the 10 of Swords talks about like betrayal, backstabbing, things like that, like deception, things being ambushed, being blindsided. So that can be sort of the energy that's coming in with this. And now we have B. Miller with the song Like That playing in the background. And my alarm just went off. So again, this is like warning energy. My dog is whining so loud in the background, but I'm not going to let her in because she doesn't need to come in right this second. She can wait, right? And so I feel like this is all kind of playing into your reading. Like you have somebody who really, really wants you, but I think they only want you because you're saying no, maybe. But also I think there's like a side message of they will treat you like shit to maybe, I think there's like this narcissistic something or else where they may put you down because they want to make you weak, but it actually, you're too strong for that. I feel like that's kind of the message that's coming through. It's just saying, be aware, be aware, be aware. Hold on, let's get some more information. I don't want to get too caught up in the song and everything else that's going on. She just said, you're the one that made me fall. So what if I'm not everything you wanted me to be? We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is independent, not just independent, it's very secure, like financially secure energy. And look at this is like a fat, happy cow. And then look, you've got the Nine of Swords underneath that with the Fool. Okay, and then the Hanged Man and the Death card. All right, so these two cards here, I feel like it's saying if you do, like literally I feel like you're sitting in a very abundant spot right now. And this is like 990, right? It's like when the counter, like if you were to look at it this way, this is really the way that it came out, even though it's past energy, which is the reason I opened it like this to the left, because this is the foundation. What's on the bottom of the deck is always the foundation. What is creating the situation that you're in right now? right? So this is past energy or energy that's dissipating, right? So you've just come out of a new beginning that was probably very scary for you, but you've become abundant based upon it, and you've built this wealth and abundance, right? But I also feel like if you were to read it this way, you've got all this wealth and abundance, and whoever this person is that's coming in will drain that wealth and abundance away and cause a lot of worry and a lot of anxiety, and you may end up feeling very foolish, because this particular deck is the deck that is the as above deck that deals with your subconscious. And I always follow my instincts when it comes to these readings. And so this particular reading, I felt like we needed to look at your subconscious in this. And hold on, we have another song coming through that just literally pierced into my... It's Luke Combs' Hurricane. Okay. Okay, very interesting. So you've been leveling up, and you showed up somewhere where this person was, and they were like, holy shit, look at how so-and-so is doing. Look at how good so-and-so looks. Look at how abundant so-and-so is. Let me get a piece of that. But if you give whoever this person is a piece of your abundance, it's going to drain away real quick. Yeah. Hold on. Let's get some more for... Because I feel like maybe this person might have good intentions, or like they're really lustful for you, obviously, with this song. And look at this. This was our first card out. Look at, he's trying to take her, well, she's already half dressed, but he's taking her clothes off the rest of the way. We have the swan here drinking the out of the champagne glass. So I feel like this is simply about your beauty, right? Whether you're male or female, you still have beauty. And this is simply about your beauty. It has nothing to do with your substance, right? They're not going to appreciate the work that you've put in, the security that you have, the way that you will, because they don't see the complete you. They just see the beauty. They see the abundance. They see the way that you've ascended and the way that you have risen, right? So let's see what the outcome is. Oh God, we've got, look at two big groups that fell out. I don't know if I'm going to take them both, but hold on. Let's just see what we got. Dude, okay, look at this. This one talks about balance, moving on to bigger and better things, right? You got Saraswati here with some, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Saraswati, I don't know how to say that. But again, another swan. We're talking about music here with this, which music is like healing. Music is therapy, right? You need to move on to bigger and better things, but it's earth and swords. So I feel like this is saying, like, really get yourself balanced, like, and stay balanced to move on to bigger and better things. You don't need this energy. But hold on a second. We now you've got the Seven of Swords with coins. That these are I Ching. I don't know. You may or may not know what the I Ching is, but it's another type of oracle, right? But typically, the Seven of Swords would have swords here. So it's interesting to me that there are coins represented in this particular Seven of Swords. And if you look in the background, you have the yin yang, which again talks about balance. So where the Two of Pentacles, in the traditional meaning, even though it's not showing in the imagery, the Two of Pentacles talks about balance, because you're trying to juggle too much. And typically the imagery of the Two of Swords would show somebody standing on one foot juggling, Two of Pentacles would show someone trying to balance on one foot like an ostrich with the other foot tucked up while they're juggling pentacles in the air, and they're getting ready to tip over or fall over, right? So there needs to be balance. But obviously with the Seven of Swords, which the traditional meaning for this card is deception and theft, right? Whoever this person is, they're not coming in for the right reasons, and there's absolutely going to be some sort of deception and theft, possibly even surrounding your money. If whoever this person may be, they may only be coming in because they think you have money. Yeah, they've got a heart on for you, which is what the Ace of Wands is. They're thinking like, oh my God, the possibilities with all of this abundance that they have. They want your abundance for themselves. Look at this Ten of Pentacles here. You've got the Four of Cups, which is... boredom energy, right? So, but to me, when you have that, and then look with the Four of Cups with the Nine of Wands, Temperance, the elemental of fire, and the elemental of earth. So all of this over here, I feel like it's saying this person is not going to be as passionate about what you've built as you are. There's deception and theft attached to it. And now we have the song. Hold on. The band is Pop Evil and the song is Survivor. So again, I feel like this is saying you are a survivor, but the other person they don't understand, they don't have the appreciation for the work that you've put in. So you definitely need to protect yourself. And so with this, we're going to throw the astro die to get some astrological signs to see who these couples may be. We're going to do this 3 times, which means we have 6 chances to get 6 different astrological signs, but we may not. It just depends on what comes through. If your sign or your person's sign comes through, that's a confirmation for you. But if they only one of them comes through and not the other, that does not discount that this reading is for you. Just take, what does come through as a confirmation that it is. So our first pair would be Gemini and Cancer. Then we have Cancer and Leo. Pisces and Taurus. So we have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Pisces are the signs. So I hope that helps. If it does not resonate, please stay tuned. There may be another reading on the channel for you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you can to get the channel out there as I am new here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.